to get lost in the world, trying to find my purpose, so get lost in the world.
SOB Music, SOBMUZIC. I'm black. The business is Kreative Villains, is Collective Kreative Villains. The email is creativevillains88@gmail.com. And I mean either number, so 816-377-7492.
Or 404-906-3544.
What else you guys?
And the Instagram.
Oh yeah, at Kreative Villains.
At Kreative Villains.
At Kreative Villains, straight like that.
Swag. And this is black and 3D, right?
3D, yes sir.
3D and black. Swag. Alright, cool. And the person interviewing is IamDope.tv. Welcome to my world. Alright, so number one, first question. How much money do you guys want to be worth as a net? Like as your net at the like age 65? As your net worth. And when I say net worth, I'm talking like, you know how like Jay-Z, Beyonce, net worth. At age 65 now. 65.
I'm 30 right now, it's 35 years.
That's a long time.
Like realistically, man.
Realistically.
If I could net.
So is it, does this like mean like if we could decide right now or like?
Nah, this is the number. This is the number that you work, B. Like at age 65, like when people look your name up in Google and they look up Kreative Villains and they see everything else you done did after that, this is the number that this is all about.
I feel like we got to at least be worth a 60 piece, bro. 60 mil.
60 mil?
I say 60 mil at 65.
60 mil at 65?
60 at least.
Okay, now this is your number now. You know what I'm saying? This is your number.
Years from now, bro. Like we could really spin off this
What's
shit,
going
bro.
on?
Okay.
Possibilities is limitless in the world we live in now.
Exactly, bro.
And then 30 years from now, money is gonna be way different.
Yeah.
Shit.
I say 65.
60.
I say 800.
You say 800?
800 mil.
800 mil.
Ooh, okay.
800 mil. 65?
Yeah. 65 to 800.
I feel like
Explain that a little bit. Go a little deeper on that for me. Why you say 800 and why you say 60?
I say at least 800 because
Okay.
I feel like one of the most successful producers right now is Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Right? Can we agree on that?
Agree.
So he's worth $830 million.
Okay.
So I feel like, I mean, then 30 years from now, the most successful producer is probably going to be worth way more.
Which would be you.
You know.
Be you all.
Right. True.
So this is the number. So we pretty much putting your number.
I'm going to look back on this interview like, damn.
I said that.
But I feel like right now, 2018, just look at, I don't see myself being unhappy.
It really is.
Like at 800. I know it's the numbers is going to be crazier then, but
And then I
800
got,
M's, bro.
800.
I think I say
Okay. 60. Explain the 60. Why 60?
I think I say 60 because I'm 30 right now and I feel like realistically,
Okay.
if I was able to make $2 million a year for the next 30 years, I would get there.
Yeah.
Like that's just how I thought about it. Like, okay, 60 would probably be a realistic number.
Damn.
I would at least want to make at least 2 million because a lot of niggas hit early, like they might get like 20 mil in 5 years. But
Okay.
I'm saying to make $2 million every year consistently for 30 years, bro, you onto some shit.
But what I'm thinking
But I
is
do
like,
feel like I get what you're saying. Money will be worth way more than.
not only that, but
it's not even money.
And y'all
Not
amplified.
But I know, like,
Facts.
right, like, if within the next 3 years, bro, we put a plaque on every wall, like every panel we take out.
Look at the panels.
Once we get to that level, bro, and we like really got this shit figured out, you don't think we gonna be trying to like maybe sign an artist?
Facts.
Maybe, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get into
I think I'm just
we
looking
gonna
at
get
it
into
like-
other business ventures. Like if you start making 2 mil a year, you're gonna look into other business ventures, bro.
Yeah.
I know you.
It's way easier once you start having more money.
But I don't know. I guess I'm looking at it from like the base of most what producers are making as well. Though.
How
Like,
many
I know
producers
Metro.
out there?
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of niggas that produce, but it's only a handful of us that's gonna really eat. We gonna be in that handful, but even a Metro, as hot as he is, I don't really know what Metro is on the million.
How much is Metro
with
worth?
their money?
Age 65 though. Hold on.
Yeah, 65.
Interview continue. Age 65. Gotta keep it going. That's the point of it though. I'm happy y'all think it. I told you it's really cool, right? So age 65, creative villains, right? Creative villains. I love the pandas too, by the way. They're really dope. That means a lot, I know. Okay. So, what's your number?
65.
65. Big dog. 800. 8.
65.
Either way, that's a great. I love it. I love it.
65. We up.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Question number 2.
Let's do it.
What are you doing right now to make that 65 mil or that 800 million happen? And pretty much like what I'm asking you is kind of like with me myself, what I do every day is I put myself in a position to where I can meet people and to where I can express my creativity. You know what I'm saying? And I also read a lot. I read books. I'm always constantly like deep diving into what I do. So pretty much, what is that thing that you guys do on a habitual thing, like an everyday type thing, that prepares you for these moments like with Jay Steele and other artists?
One, I mean, we do this shit every single day. Like, making a beat, mixing a song, like it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like muscle memory almost. Like we do it so much that regardless of who it is, whether it's Jason or it's Beyonce, we're gonna do what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just to keep my shit sharp, like I'm really like a fan of this shit, so I watch everything. Like I watch The Breakfast Club, I study like the Blueprint, I study, you know what I'm saying, everybody from like your Leor Combs to your Russell Simmons to niggas like Diddy to even niggas like Andre Harrell. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I kind of take, even artists I work with that may not even be that big, I feel like I take everything, you know, for most people that I come in account with, and I take the good and the bad. I kind of see, okay, what has this person done to get where they are, and what has this person done to maybe hold them back from where they could be.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's probably been one of the best tools for me. I remember we was working with a team of managers at one point, and I think the most valuable game they gave us was you got to align and scale. Like align yourself with people and then scale. Like go up the scale. Align yourself with the right people, soak up their knowledge, and then climb the scale. And man, I try to do that every day, bro. Every day.
Man, that scaling and aligning, I just gotta
Okay.
reiterate. Like,
that is the realest shit ever.
because when
man.
that was like, the relationship really didn't, you know, turn into what we expected it to. But you know, that's life. But,
Yeah.
Scaling and aligning, like that's one of the realest things they taught us. Just scaling, see like who's on your level, who's in your network, who can you work with, who can you align yourself with, and then okay, where can we go? How much? Like if they compared it to something tangible because they had like some kind of bottle company or something, so they would like align and scale, like okay, how much product should we make, like what stores can we realistically get, and we've applied that to our relationships in the music industry, and that's crazy. But to get to your question,
Yeah.
I personally, like, I don't dive into as much of the interviews. I do love to dive into the interviews and dissect the albums, but I've been really trying to hone in on my craft. Like, that's what I've been about since I moved to Atlanta and started seeing all the talent. Like, every day I'm really studying music, studying old music, like listening to Anita Baker and just, no, like seriously, like really diving into it. A lot of songs, like if I admire a song, I just sit on like at the keyboard and just like play the song and figure out like why does Bruno Mars straight up and down feel like it feel? Like what's the tempo? Like what key is it in? What's the chord progression? Like what kind of harmonies did he use? Why? And I'm like, every time we work with an artist, whether it's, you know, a singer or rapper, like I'm pulling from those study sessions to like, okay, sing this. If you do this, it's gonna sound like this. And then even from a production standpoint, like with me and Three just in here brainstorming, like, all right, let's take this out, let's move this around. Like we literally wreck our brains just on ideas all day. Whether that's music or whether that's an event idea or a shirt idea or an outfit idea, like we just in the think tank, like constantly.
Trying to figure shit out. I think another thing too, man, just staying current, like staying up on what's hot. You know what I'm saying? Like certain sounds, I try to stay like just in tune with like certain sounds, certain plugins, certain little tricks of the trade. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I feel like that's the shit that keeps you on top of your game, cause like
constantly learning and being okay with like where you at. Like, that's been a big thing. Not only that, but knowing when somebody can do something better than you. Like, I feel like
It's okay.
a lot of people like would really block their capacity. Like, they'll just, you know, they'll be at capacity with like expanding or growing or learning because they feel like they the best, or they feel like can't nobody do anything better than them. So they like not open. Like, when that keyboard player played that, I'm like, man, what the hell kind of scale was that? Like, you know what I'm like? Or if somebody made something, like, if I'm hanging with another engineer, even him, like, it might be, I learn tricks from him all the time. We've been working together for like 4 years, and I still learn tricks from him. We still trade tricks. Like,
Yes. You just gotta be selfless with the shit. Like, even last night with J-Rod, he just showing me some shit on Fruity Loops. My mind is blown.
yeah, he like,
Most niggas would be too cool to admit, like, bro, show me that again.
Yeah.
Cause you know what I'm saying, we students of the game, so I want to learn. I want to know how you did that. I don't want to just be over here like, damn, that was hard, but I ain't gonna tell him.
Nah, I ain't gonna act
You know what
like
I'm saying? Most niggas will be in the room and they'll do that shit, bro. Sit right next to you and know they blown away. Don't even know how you did none of what you did.
But
don't
they
even want
too
to
much
say
pride.
Yeah, too much pride,
to be
bro.
like, damn, that was fire.
That's another
Yeah.
daily practice. Put your pride to the side.
Yeah, I think that pretty much summed it up. Put your pride to the side, but man, these are just everyday practices and everyday mentalities for us as a whole. So, you know, once bigger opportunities come, small or whatever opportunity come, we so in the practice of doing it, of building the record from start to finish, from like the fucking metronome all the way to the master, like literally word for word, melody, drum, like everything. Like, I feel like that's gonna prepare us for those moments when some M's are on the table and we gotta produce an album. It's like, man, we done did this shit a million times.
Bro.
I'm trying to find my purpose and get lost in the world. I just gotta clear my mind, yeah. I just gotta unwind, yeah. Sometimes I get lost in the world, trying to find my purpose. I get lost in the world.